Everyone, welcome back to Crypto Labs News. I hope you're all doing well today. Before we dive into this fresh XRP update, I want to quickly mention something important, especially for all our loyal viewers and those of you who are new here. Around Crypto Labs News, we also run a premium signal group. In that group, I personally share my own trades, daily market updates on altcoins, Bitcoin, and especially XRP, that if you're wondering which coins to watch, which ones show real potential, or if you want to be alerted when pullbacks are forming, then you might want to consider joining. Right now, there's a limited time lifetime membership offer, and the links to join are in the description below. Alright, with that out of the way, let's jump into today's XRP update. Today's video will likely be titled something like XRP just broke out. And while that might sound like clickbait, it's actually accurate. At least on the lower time frames, we're talking about a short-term breakout that happened this morning during the European session, a session that can sometimes be a bit misleading when it comes to momentum. So, while we did break out, we still need to be cautious. What actually happened? Well, the key level we've been watching all weekend, around $3.54 to $3.55, was broken. That zone had acted as the value area high of the consolidation range we were stuck in since Friday. And during the Asian session, we saw some strong volume push us through that zone, leaving an imbalance behind. The next key thing to watch short term is whether XRP can hold above that breakout level. That's going to be critical in determining where we go next. Now on the higher time frames, I remain bullish on XRP. Whether we rally directly to $4 after a retest of $3, or take a more gradual climb from current levels, the long-term trajectory still looks solid to me. And honestly, I think most XRP holders agree. It's the bigger picture that matters. Something else I want to bring up quickly. Just yesterday, I noticed a conversation happening on Twitter, or X, where people were still hating on XRP. Some users claimed the recent rally is undeserved or irrational. To me, that type of sentiment is actually bullish. When people are still doubting or shorting XRP while it's rising, it usually fuels even more upside. And let's be honest, XRP is one of the strongest, wealthiest, and most loyal communities in crypto. Even though I've had my fair share of critiques on Ripple and the XRP ledger, you cannot ignore the power of that community. So, as long as those haters are around, and people are trying to short XRP for the wrong reasons, I believe it only helps to push prices higher. Back to the short-term chart. Today is Monday, so expect some volatility, especially leading into the New York session. What really matters now is whether XRP holds above $3.53, ideally above the single print level at $3.52. If it does, and we see a strong bounce, then we're likely heading for $3.75 and possibly even higher. But if we fail to hold $3.52 and the reaction from that level is weak, then XRP is likely headed back down into the range, towards $3.40 to $3.35. That I'll keep you posted on what happens next if we drop lower. But for now, those are the key levels to watch. In my personal opinion, I'm slightly leaning towards a continuation to the upside. But again, it all depends on that reaction at $3.52. That's it for now. Hopefully, this gives you some clarity heading into the week. Thanks for watching Crypto Labs News. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.